Welcome to IQD Dinar News, your go-to source for the latest updates on currency exchange rates, revaluation news, and insights into the Iraqi dinar. Stay informed and ahead of the curve with our timely analysis and breaking developments. The fluctuation in exchange rates between the US dollar, USD, and the Iraqi dinar, IQD, in the markets of Baghdad and Erbil. To expand on this information, we can delve into a detailed exploration of the broader context, the underlying factors affecting exchange rates, the economic impact on Iraq, and the significance of such changes in the global economy. Context of the exchange rate movement. The exchange rate between the US dollar and the Iraqi dinar is a subject of significant interest to economists, businesses, and everyday citizens alike, as it directly impacts the purchasing power and economic stability of Iraq. The data in the paragraph provides a snapshot of how the exchange rates have edged higher in both Baghdad and Erbil, reflecting a larger dynamic in the global currency market. To start, it's important to note that the Central Al-Kafir and Al-Harithiyya stock exchanges are key financial hubs in Iraq where the buying and selling of currency take place. These exchanges provide a benchmark for the rest of the country in terms of currency valuation. As mentioned, the dollar's exchange rate increased at the opening of these exchanges, reaching 152,300 dinars for every 100 US dollars, compared to 151,850 dinars the previous day. This slight increase might seem marginal on the surface, but it could have broader implications. For many countries, including Iraq, the exchange rate is a reflection of economic health and can fluctuate based on a myriad of factors, including political stability, foreign investment, inflation rates, and global economic conditions. Even small movements in the exchange rate can impact international trade, government revenues, and the daily lives of citizens, especially in a country like Iraq, where the local economy is heavily dependent on oil exports, which are priced in US dollars. Understanding the exchange rate differences between Baghdad and Erbil. The paragraph highlights the difference between the exchange rates in Baghdad and Erbil, two major cities in Iraq. While Baghdad, the capital, represents the political and economic center of the country, Erbil is the capital of the Kurdistan region and serves as an important financial hub in its own right. A larger spread usually indicates less liquidity or more uncertainty in the market, while a smaller spread can suggest a more stable or competitive market environment. Meanwhile, in Erbil, the dollar's selling price was slightly lower at 152,350 dinars, with a buying price of 152,250 dinars. The smaller spread in Erbil, compared to Baghdad, may reflect differences in local demand for US dollars or varying levels of competition among currency traders. It could also be influenced by regional differences in economic activity, political stability, and the level of foreign investment. Several factors could be driving the observed increase in the exchange rate of the US dollar against the Iraqi dinar. One key factor is the relative demand for US dollars in Iraq. As a country that imports many goods and services, particularly consumer goods and technology products, Iraq has a consistent demand for foreign currency, especially the US dollar. The extent to which the central bank can influence the exchange rate depends on its available foreign reserves, as well as its willingness to engage in active intervention. If the central bank decides to reduce its interventions, the dinar could depreciate against the dollar. Political and economic instability can also play a significant role in exchange rate fluctuations. Iraq has faced considerable challenges in recent years, including political uncertainty, corruption, security concerns, and social unrest. These factors can undermine investor confidence and lead to capital flight, where businesses and individuals move their money out of the country in search of more stable investment opportunities. When this happens, the demand for foreign currencies like the US dollar increases, leading to a rise in the exchange rate. On the global stage, fluctuations in the value of the US dollar itself can impact the exchange rate with the Iraqi dinar. The US dollar is often seen as a safe haven currency, meaning that it tends to strengthen during times of global economic uncertainty. If investors around the world are concerned about potential economic slowdowns, geopolitical tensions, or financial market instability, they may flock to the US dollar as a stable store of value. This increased demand for dollars can drive up its value relative to other currencies, including the Iraqi dinar. Additionally, Iraq's reliance on oil exports, which are priced in US dollars, ties its economic fortunes closely to the global oil market. A decrease in oil prices can reduce Iraq's foreign exchange earnings, leading to a weakening of the dinar. Conversely, rising oil prices can bolster the country's foreign reserves and help strengthen the dinar. However, even though Iraq earns dollars from oil sales, it still needs to convert some of those dollars into dinars to cover domestic expenses, meaning that fluctuations in the exchange rate can have a significant impact on government revenues and spending. The rising exchange rate of the US dollar against the Iraqi dinar can have a wide range of economic impacts. For businesses that rely on imported goods, a higher exchange rate means that they will need to pay more dinars to purchase the same amount of goods from abroad. This can lead to higher prices for consumers, contributing to inflation. Inflation, in turn, erodes the purchasing power of Iraqi citizens, particularly those on fixed incomes or with lower levels of income. On the other hand, a higher exchange rate can benefit certain sectors of the economy. For example, Iraqi exporters may find that their goods are more competitively priced on the international market, since a weaker dinar makes Iraqi products cheaper for foreign buyers. This could help stimulate demand for Iraqi goods abroad, providing a boost to the economy. However, given Iraq's heavy reliance on oil exports, which are already priced in dollars, the benefits of a weaker dinar may be limited to a few non-oil sectors. At the same time, a weaker dinar can make it more difficult for the Iraqi government to service its foreign debt, which is often denominated in US dollars or other foreign currencies. If the exchange rate continues to rise, the government may need to allocate more dinars to meet its debt obligations, putting additional pressure on the national budget. This could lead to cuts in public spending, affecting social services, infrastructure projects, and public sector salaries. For ordinary Iraqis, changes in the exchange rate can be felt in their daily lives, particularly when it comes to the cost of living. Many consumer goods, including electronics, food, and clothing, are imported and paid for in US dollars. As the value of the dinar falls, the prices of these goods rise, making it harder for families to afford basic necessities. This can lead to social unrest and dissatisfaction with the government, particularly if the population feels that economic conditions are worsening. In summary, the increase in the exchange rate of the US dollar against the Iraqi dinar in Baghdad and Erbil reflects a broader set of economic dynamics, both within Iraq and on the global stage. While the rise in the exchange rate may appear to be a relatively minor shift, it has the potential to impact various sectors of the Iraqi economy, from international trade to consumer prices and government finances. Understanding these fluctuations requires a careful analysis of both domestic factors, such as political stability and central bank policies, and external influences, such as global oil prices and demand for the US dollar. The ultimate outcome of these changes will depend on how effectively Iraq navigates its economic challenges in the months and years ahead. Thanks for tuning in to IQD Dinar News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. For more updates on the Iraqi dinar and global currency trends, hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.